All right.
Okay, so we've been doing really well with sepsis as a whole, but we are having some variances, and a lot of them has to do with fluid. Maybe the patient didn't receive the fluid bolus when it was needed. So I just wanted to clarify for the fluid bolus, because I know a lot of people don't like to give them. The fluid boluses are required if the patient has a lactic above 4 or if they're hypotensive. And we've been missing them sometimes if they're not hypotensive but the lactic is high. So it's very important that we order the 30 per K, because we've had fallouts of missing 400, 1500, it could just be just a minimal amount that we're missing for the fluid boluses. So if I see that there was a potential for a fallout, what I'm going to start doing now is just writing letters for the physicians so that you're aware of the potential. Of course, it's just the core measure. You guys, of course, are the physicians, but I just have to let you know what the core measure says. So don't ever feel that I'm questioning your judgment, because you're a physician, I'm a nurse. I never would want you to feel that way about me. I just want you guys to know that we have a potential fallout. This is why. And sometimes maybe you weren't the one ordering it. It could have been a mid-level, but ultimately falls under your name. So it would be you guys that I would write the letters to. But we have had a couple fallouts like that. But I've also had a couple fallouts because you have ordered it and the nurses maybe haven't given it
Timely.
So in a timely manner. So don't feel that you guys are the only ones getting the heat, because nurses are getting heat for not doing certain things also. But really, I just wanted to have a chance if you guys had any questions for me or any clarity that you needed. I'm going to start hopefully being able to give y'all quarterly reviews of every patient that you've had that has been admitted as inpatient for severe sepsis, so you can see the complete care. But the reason why we're doing so well is because of the ER physicians being on board and doing such a great job catching the patients when they do. Our mortality rate for shock went up last month, but every single one of them received the boluses and received adequate care in the ER, so nothing because of care not received, just because they were that sick. So if you do see numbers in our septic shock mortality rate was 40 last month, I don't want you to believe that it's anything to do with the care given, because that's not the case. They were all placed on comfort care or hospice afterwards. And if they're not considered DNR or made hospice care or comfort care within the first 3 to 6 hours, they count against us still as a sepsis mortality. So that's a whole nother issue, but just don't feel like that care wasn't given to those patients, because it was, and you guys did complete bundle compliance on all of them.
So, resuming a previous communication I sent, I think I sent it through the little app that sends a text message with an attached picture, is that one, you will be getting letters when there's a core measure failure. I feel like it's okay. I'm still part of it. It's okay. I'll delete it. So you